Welcome back to the ID Machine. You're watching the Sly Guy, Kaboom, Kaboom, and Super Kaboom, oh yeah. Kaboom, oh yeah, Kaboom, oh yeah. Here we go, here we go. We've got dual lands and we've got the land tax. And then we're going down, and then you've got the balance and the bruisers and your savannas and your traps. Oh yeah. Here we go. I have offended you again, so I guess this is the end. Because everybody knows you're such a snowflake and you're just quite upset at every single thing we said. Everybody knows it's all just in your head. Wasted, feeling the wind speaking. You know I have crossed the line when I said that you were mine. Going skiing, no hard feelings. Since you will not be my girl, this is the end of final. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the ID Machine. Sly Guy. And today, I believe, is the 14th. It's a Tuesday. And right now, Federal Reserve is going to make a decision whether to increase interest rates or keep them the same. So otherwise, either way, people in the U.S. Who have loans in banks, who have money in banks, just like what happened to Silicon Valley, are actually going to be jeopardized either way. So it's like a damned if you do and damned if you don't situation right now in the U.S. So if you guys are in the U.S., well, we do feel for you guys. We do support you guys, and we just hope that you guys are gonna get through this really tough situation which is going on there right now. All right, how will this affect the price of reserve list cards? Now that people are panicking, now that people are seeing Magic the Gathering cards being thrown in landfills, being dumped in landfills, being shredded, the value of Magic the Gathering cards going down. Yeah. What's gonna happen now is you are going to see an influx of reserve list cards. I have started to see it. MTG Bit, Sedge Trolls, Piles, Dual Lands, Land Taxes, Berserks, Flying Men, Arabian Nights cards. Alpha, beta cards are showing up as we speak. I have been monitoring the site since last night, and I have seen an insane amount of cards being sold. I have seen buy lists closing, especially with Card Kingdom. And in MTG Mint, they are buying out the cards like crazy. So they have their buy list up and running, and then everyone is just selling and selling and selling. They can't sell in the US anymore, so now they're selling in Asia. So what's happening is people would rather just have cash. People are panicking. They are withdrawing a large amount of money from their banks and just keeping it at home because they don't know which bank is going to close. They don't know which bank is going to be affected. And we do know that Joe Biden already made a speech saying that the American banking system is safe. Well, a few weeks, 2 years ago, they said that inflation won't happen. A year later, inflation happened. Then a year later again, they said that the inflation will go away. But then they said, no, the inflation is going to be way too high, and then they won't be able to control it. And now you have the closure of the Silicon Valley Bank. Okay, so that's one thing. And two other smaller banks, crypto-based banks, are now closing. JP Morgan Chase is feeling the pressure. I think Roblox had a lot of money in the Silicon Valley Bank, but what they're doing now is they're counting on the government bailout that we're giving. But one question is, where will the government get that money? I mean, they're going to bail out a bunch of people who invested too much money in their banks that they're basically going to bail out huge companies. So the limit of their bailouts are normally $250,000. So where are they going to get the rest of that money? Kind of strange. And what's so weird is the US is already trillions of dollars in debt. So I have no idea what they're going to do. Are they just saying that they're going to do it? Are they just going to give out the 250 and say, oh, we're going to pay you back in like 5 or 10 years? I don't know. Something to that effect. So it's a really crazy situation right now, especially in the world of Magic in the West Coast of the US. So it's one that we are going to be monitoring very, very closely, because I can guarantee you guys that very, very soon, within the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, these babies are gonna drop significantly in price. And when that happens, the Commander players are gonna go crazy again. Well, once again, this is the ID Machine. Sly Guy signing off, right?